Hi, I'm Chris Haigh and this is the Fiddle channel, and today we're going to look at Little Maggie. Little Maggie was a request from Kath, one of my patrons. And this is a traditional song first recorded in 1946 by the Stanley Brothers. Their version was in the key of C, and we're going to look at it in that key. But also there's a really good version in the key of A from Billy Strings and Molly Tuttle, and we're going to try that as well. I'm going to show you the basic melody, some ideas for soloing, and right at the end I'm going to do something unusual and surprising. I have a completely useless and unexpected superpower, and I'm going to demonstrate this superpower at the end of this video. Okay, so Little Maggie in the key of C. You can start off with a what you might call a taters, which is an intro with a little bit of the Nashville Shuffle. And to do this in this particular key, we're going to do it with a C, the key note, with the G, which is kind of an inverted fifth below it. And that is a very particular bluegrass sound. Let me just show you that. So we're going from a G, F, and an E flat. And I will kind of approach this from slightly below the E flat. Let me just go up to there. And then. So in fact, the second line is pretty much identical to the first. That's with the vocal melody. The fiddle solo follows the vocal melody, but each second line is a bit different. So here's the original fiddle solo, roughly, from the Stanley Brothers. We're going to do this really slow because the second line is quite tricky. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you could do exactly the same again. But there's a simplified version of that, which I've come up with. So that is a kind of a standard pentatonic lick. And that original fiddle line is a bit tricky, and if I was playing this, I don't think I would learn that line. I would do this simplified thing because it falls under the fingers a lot better. It's the kind of lick you can use in a lot of places, whereas his run, I think you wouldn't really use it elsewhere. So let me just do all of this at moderate speed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I say moderate speed, bluegrasses tend to play very fast, and that in fact was not very fast. So let's have a go through this again. The first time I will play the straight melody as sung, and the second time I'll have a go at playing the fiddle solo as I've just described. and so on. If you're unsure about how to approach the bowing of such things as that kind of stuff, there's a whole range of possibilities, ranging from sole stroke, all separate bows, to long slurs. And I'm doing a video all about bluegrass bowing, which will give you hopefully some insights into those choices for bowing. Okay, now let's have a look at the same thing but in the key of A. So the melody, basic melody, goes like this. Now the C's in here can be either C natural, some of them could be C sharps, a lot of them would be bent or kind of neutral. And this is because it's in A, it works as a kind of a modal tune. It's not so easy to do that in the key of C, but in A you can play between the major and the minor to great effect. So let's just do a little bit of just the melody, and let's just see where those C's go. And when it comes to soloing, you then have a choice, if you're going to do fast runs, of stuff like the equivalent of what we did in C is this. So that's an A major pentatonic descending run. So you could slot that into the second line if you wanted, but you also have the option of doing a minor pentatonic descending line. That kind of thing. And you can switch between them. And this is one of the beauties and mysteries of bluegrass, that the music allows you to play either minor or major over major chords. Because this is not an A minor tune, it's an A major tune, but you can do this. So I'll have a go at soloing now, and I will do both some major and some minor and see what you think fits best. And so on. I'm able to play that fast because I have learnt over many years loads of these fast runs, which are just repeated patterns. And when you've got loads of those, then it is easy actually just to keep that bow moving and play it really fast. And that's it's really fun when you can play at that speed. Okay, finally, if you look at the Billy Strings version, he sings this and he stretches out. You understand, little Maggie, and that stanza lasts for about 2 verses. And I'm going to have a go and see what happens when I get to the extended note. So I'll sing one verse straight, and then I will just pause on that note. Yonder stands little Maggie, a dram glass in her hand. She left me for another man. Yonder stands I'm actually descended from a long line of pearl fishermen. In Huddersfield we have this pearl fishing industry. No, actually we don't. It has no use whatsoever, but I can hold a note for a long time. Okay, I hope you found this useful. If you would like a copy of the sheet music, then do subscribe to the channel and send me an email. I will send that to you for free. And if you want to get hold of all of my PDFs in one go, and also the possibility of backing tracks and one-to-one lessons and all sorts of other goodies, then do please consider joining me on Patreon. Thanks for watching. See you again soon.